Alright guys, Gina Warrior here. We're going to do a real quick OBS setup tutorial for some of the new streamers who maybe haven't used OBS or are just not getting into it. So the first thing, make sure you guys like and follow on Instagram and Twitter, OG_Gina Warrior. You can also check out all of my vids and all of my merchandise and whatnot on www.ginawarrior.com. So make sure you guys check that out. Alrighty, so alright, so awesome. So we're going to get started today. Some people are fairly new to streaming and they don't really know how to get started. So one of the things I wanted to do was get this video set up to help you guys get a cool screen like what I've got going on right here. I've got a lot of stuff kind of going on, but it's super simple to just get this little bit of what's going on my screen going on. I've got a green screen, I've got a backdrop, I've got a header bar, I've got my social media links and everything down. So I just want to show you guys how to get something super easy set up. So I had to switch over and make a whole new OBS scene collection to get this started, so bear with me as some stuff is not named correctly. Alright, so we're going to switch over to a screen capture. Let's transition there. Alright, so you can look at all the Ginas. That's fun. So you can see here we have the OBS setup on the screen. So let's click that so it's not so much going on. There we go. Get rid of some of those Ginas. So with the screen capture, what you see here is all of your OBS setups. Over here you have all of your scenes that you can set up, all of your sources, your audio mixer, as well as scene transitions and all of your controls. I apologize for my barking dog right then. Rhodey, jeez, come on, man. Alright, so if you want to get a cool setup like this, you got to start with something super easy. So the first thing you want to do, actually, let's go back. I'm going to talk just a little bit. I'm running OBS Studio 23.02 on 64-bit for Windows. So I'm not familiar with any Linux or anything else, so this is for Windows. I don't do anything but Windows. I'm pretty basic. Alright, and this is in studio mode, so you can take it out of studio mode, but I prefer studio mode because you get both screens. Okay, so the first thing you want to do is you want to go over here to your scenes and click the little plus sign. What that does is it creates a new scene. So we're just going to name this test scene. Okay. So it starts out a black screen like this with nothing in it. So to get anything going on, you have to go to your sources tab. So over here in your sources tab, you click the arrow. So you have a lot of options of different things that you can put into your streams. The first thing you're going to notice is you have your audio input, your audio output, a browser, color source, display, game capture, image slideshow, all of that other stuff to go on here. So let's say the first thing you want to do, let's say you're going to be streaming from your Xbox. So for me, I stream wirelessly over my Xbox to my computer. So one of the easy ways to set that up is you want to do a game capture. Now you can name it whatever you want. I'm just going to name mine Xbox. And you click OK. So now you get to here. Where do you want to pull this source from? So you go down here to mode, and you're going to click capture a specific window. So this is not for capture cards. You can't have a capture card, or you can have a capture card. You're just not going to set it up this way. So you're going to capture a specific. I don't know how to do a capture card, so I don't know that you don't set it up this way. I'm just going to say I don't think you do. So for streaming straight from your Xbox to your computer over a wireless network, it's pretty simple to set it up this way. So you're going to hit capture a specific window, and then you got to tell it what window you want to select from. So you're going to go down here to your window selections, and you see if you're running Windows 10, you have Xbox app. Boom. Crazy simple, right? Alright, so let's say okay, so if you notice that you just get this big black screen, where's our video, right? Where's our gameplay? So you have to click down here on your Xbox app, wherever you have yours. I saved mine down here on my toolbar, and you notice I have a lot of crap saved down on my taskbar. So when you get here, you have to connect to your Xbox One. How do you do that? Easy. Turn it on. Boom. So here is your Xbox, whatever one that you have on the same wireless network that your system is running on. Now my computer is hardwired, but it's all on the same system. So my Wi-Fi comes off of the router that I have my computer hardwired into. So then you're going to hit stream. So this is going to pull whatever is going on your Xbox output screen. It's going to come right here. So it says there's no controllers attached. Obviously we're not playing over the computer, so we're just going to go ahead and hit continue. Now if you were to completely, let's do this so you can see. So I minimized that, okay? Now I'm going to mess around with my controller for my Xbox, and you notice nothing is moving, right? Okay, nothing's moving on our screen over there to the side. Why is that? Because we minimized our Xbox app. It just kept whatever was the last thing up on the screen. So we click on our Xbox app. Now if you go all the way to the top and just kind of rest it there, you get this fun little bar. With that fun little bar, you want to just hit the two little arrows to pull it out of full screen mode. Now you don't want to minimize. Remember, leave this running in the background. And then you're just going to click down here on your taskbar and open OBS right back up. So now we have our OBS set up. We have, you can see the movements on all of that. And there you go. So now you can resize it by grabbing the little red boxes, and you want to make sure it's in the center and you get all of your game captures. You don't want any black showing on either side of your screen there. Boom, just like that. Okay, so now we're going to scroll back in here. So we've got our Xbox going on. That's cool. Guess what? We don't have any sound for our Xbox. Alright? So you guys are not hearing what's going on my Xbox. So you're going to go to File, Settings, and you're going to go to Audio. Now you're going to see where it says Desktop Audio Device. Desktop audio is just basically whatever's playing on your desktop, whatever your desktop is putting out for audio. So you want to go in here and go ahead and click whatever you have as far as your desktop audio goes. So I have the NVIDIA high definition audio. And you just click apply. And if you notice down here, we got a little pop-up. So now we have our desktop audio as well. So the desktop audio gets super loud and can overpower your mic audio. So you want to kind of maybe just tone that down. I put mine around 20. Just kind of helps to tone that out and not have so much audio, especially if you get into some of the first-person shooter games or games that have a lot of noise. You're not going to be able to hear your mic very well. Alright, so there's our desktop audio and our screen in the background. So now you want to have some cool overlays, right? Who doesn't? I mean, everybody does. So we're going to go, you're going to add again, and this time you're going to click image. Now you have to make sure that the image that you select has a transparent background. So you need, you can use lots of different editing software such as Photoshop or GIMP or any of those. GIMP is a free one. It's the one I use to do all of my editing as far as creating overlays. So I've already created a couple overlays. Nope. Okay. I do, but I don't know what it is. I think it's this one. Okay. I didn't name them. Like I said, I didn't name them. So this is going to be our overlay. This is just going to be a bottom border. Yeah. And mine came out huge. Okay, so you can scale it down if your image is too big, if it's just scaled too big. Just drag the little bars. So there you go. You see my little bottom border there. So now you're just going to scale it up so that it fits along the entire bottom of your stream. Boom, just like that. You can click over here, clicks off of it, shows this cool little image. So I'm going to transition just so you can see everything that's going on there as far as that goes. Alright, bringing it back. Now, so we've got our cool border, we've got our game going on in the background, and of course you have this cool webcam. Why would you not want to use it, right? So let's add the webcam in. So the webcam, you're going to go to a video capture device. Makes sense. So here you can create new if you haven't had one. If you don't have one set up, that's what you'll have to click. I've already got mine set up. So you just click video capture device. I should have named mine my webcam. Boom, there I am in the corner. Look at all the Ginas. So again, you can click on this and move it wherever you want it to go. Alright, so let's put me down here in the corner. Cool. Now if you look, I'm over my overlay. You can like that, you might not like it, you might like it, I don't know. It's your own personal preference. But say you don't like it. Say you want your overlay to come over the top of you. So if you notice down here on your sources, they're in different orders. So what you want to do is you can click on it and click the down arrow and see how it pushes it back a layer. So these are all the layers, and this is the order they're going to show up on your screen from top to bottom. So you can actually even too, if you want to, you can click and drag it and it moves it as well. So that's however you want to do it, using the click and drag or the little arrows at the side. So I don't want mine over it, and I'm going to scoot me out just a little bit. Boom, just like that. Alright, so if you notice, I have a green screen going on. I am going to take the green screen off for just a minute. So we're going to go to filters. Chroma key is what do you put for a green screen. Boom. Yes. Close. Alright, so this is what your video is going to look like more than likely whenever you first start recording. You're going to have your background if you don't have a green screen set up. You'll have this fun little green background going on. Alright, so you have all of this going. You've got your overlay, you've got your webcam input. So now what do we want to do? Now let's say, I want to add my social media links so that people can follow me when they like my streams. Alright, so the first thing you're going to want to do with that is you're going to want to go to text. So you're going to input some text. So I already have a couple texts there. So let's say I want people to drive people to my website from my stream. Alright, so I've got my website labeled. Boom, it pops it in the corner. Everything kind of populates up in this upper left hand corner. Again, click and drag to put it wherever you want to. So it's a little big. You can again push the corners down, scroll it down as small or as ginormous as you want it. So we're gonna go, I like that, just for just a giggle. Okay, so if you notice, like it's kind of blocky as far as where you're allowed to move. So I would like, let's say I want it down just a little bit. So scale it, see how it won't go down? But I want it closer to the bottom, right? Well, what's cool is if you use the D-pad or the arrow keys on your keyboard, it moves it like 1 pixel at a time. So you can get much more accurate with where you want to place your overlay, your text overlay there. You can do that with anything on your overlay as well. You have to actually be clicked on it. Oh, that's the background moving. So click down if you want it, however you want to do that. And whatever has the red box is what you're going to move, so you want to make sure you're clicked on the right thing. Okay, I don't want it all the way against the wall, so we're just going to pull it there. Click off of it. Cool. That looks alright. Okay, let's say that we didn't want to do, we don't like this. We don't want to have the website up there. We want our Twitter handle pulled up there. So the easy thing to do here is you click on whatever it is you no longer want, and there's two ways you can do it. You can hit the delete key, or you can hit this minus key. When you do that, it's going to ask if you're sure you want to remove it, and of course we are, so we click yes. So now let's go in and we're going to add our Twitter. I labeled it Facebook, I know, don't judge me. Alright, so there's our Twitter handle. Again, we want to move it, so let's click on it and move it down here. Okay, now we want to have, people aren't going to know that this is our Twitter handle, right? So let's put a little image in. So now we want to add another image. Again, I've already added all of these. If you haven't, you hit create new. If you click OK, it takes you into your file explorer and you can look at everything and pick what you want out of there. So add existing, we're going to add our little Twitter pic that I have, which I just downloaded for free off of Google. Alright, so we're going to put our little Twitter pic there. It's a little big. Boom. Just like that. Now we have our Twitter going on right here to show that. Now, let's say you want to get really professional looking and you want to have a header. So we're going to add the header bar like you saw on the other one. Again, that's another image. Header bar, or whatever you called yours. Alright, so now why I like showing this is because this is where I do some editing with OBS. So we're going to actually just make this pretty big. And then I don't want it to just kind of hang out here in the middle like that. That's kind of weird. I want it to look like it's popping out of the side. So I actually just stick it over to the side. And it cuts off right here at the edge. So it looks like it's kind of sticking out the side. Again, it's your preference however you want to do it. This is, again, a real quick little header bar. I don't actually use this one in my stream. But it just gives you an example of stuff you can do. If you want to have it in the center, you can set it right there, have it up against the top, however you want to do it. Alright, so there's that for getting started. Now we have all our cool setups. Yeah. So now, you're in this screen. I'll move my Xbox stream over. Put that back. I'm not actually going to use this, so I don't worry about it. Okay, so now we've gotten our thing set up over here, and now we want to go live. Yep, makes sense. So all you want to do is you come over to your controls and you have start streaming, start recording, studio mode. So if you go out of studio mode, it just does one single picture right here. It doesn't show you the thing that you're working on. It just shows you whatever it is. So you can still edit it, but it's live editing. So you can see all of this. It's live. Alright. So we're going to take that back into studio mode. So that this, I can't click anything on this screen. This side, I see nothing. You can't see anything going on right there. So, again, you have start streaming, start recording, which I am recording, so it says stop recording. Again, studio mode, settings, and then exit if you're ready to go out. So you have a different couple of transitions that you can make. So you just have cut and fade is all I have downloaded. And then you have your duration of how long you want that transition to last. So for me, let's go ahead and let's click, let's do fade at 300 milliseconds. So you've got your cool screen over here. So we're going to pick something else. There we go. Now we want to transition and make this the screen that we're actually watching. Boom. Transition. Alright, let's do our live scene. So you can just see transitions. So I'm going to move it. See how it didn't move over here. I'll move myself over to this side. I want to make sure I'm not in the way. And then you hit transition. Boom. It's all changed. Go back to where we were. And transition again. Does this nice little fade. Takes 300 megaseconds. And you can up that as, I think, all the way up to 1,000. You can go farther than that. I don't know why you'd want to. Let's try it. Let's move me right back over here. And transition. Oh. That's weird. Oh, because I have two going on. Derp. So it's going to take forever to transition. Not really that long. It's however you want to look at the time, really. It's relative, isn't it? Alright, so now we're going live with your stream. This is how you transition between your different scenes, and all of that. So, that was my test scene that we created. Alright, we're going to save that for another video. So, when you get your everything going, you've got your stream running, you can record it and save it to your computer if you want to do some edits later, however you want to do that. So just make sure you guys get that all set up. I'm going to go ahead and transition over to my full screen here. So that's pretty much it as far as getting your stream set up. So it's just a very basic of how to set up your live scene. If you want to do some other ones, you know, put your background and all of that in there. We'll cover that in some later videos. So hope you guys had a great time. Again, thanks for watching. Make sure you subscribe to get more videos just like this one below, or this one that you just watched. This is my first one, so don't judge me on my speaking abilities. I'm not good with public speaking. So you can also follow me on Twitter and Instagram at OG_GinaWarrior. You can also check me out at www.ginawarrior.com, where I have all of my content posted, as well as links to all of my sponsors and my affiliates that I have, and a merch store. And just some general information if you want to find out who Gina Warrior is. So I hope you guys had a great time watching this. And again, thank you so much.